Someone who
No, you got it.
positively can do all the things that make us.
I got it. Laugh and cry.
And that's peaked to all hell. All right. All right.
Hello? Yes, now I can hear myself.
All right. How are the levels?
Sounds good to me. I'm not a PA anymore, okay?
Could you make me a quesadilla?
Maybe make
I
it
got
good.
no levels on this thing.
All right. Let's pump it up. Oh yeah, Grant, because you screamed.
That's on me.
All right. Everybody sound good in their own headphones?
Yeah.
So?
Oh wow. Sorry.
All right. Grant is gonna talk a little louder, so I'm gonna drop
I'm gonna
him.
pull. I'm gonna pull it.
Did
away
we
a
start
little bit.
recording?
Oh yeah, we've been recording.
Okay.
We've been recording for about 56 seconds now.
All right, then, good morning, USA. I've got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and he's shining a salute to the American race. Ba 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 ba. Good morning, USA.
Yeah.
Good morning, USA. Ba 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 da ba ba da da da. One more time. Good morning, USA. All right, Antonio, you can start the show now.
Yeah. We can start.
And with that, we're gonna run the intro. This is Missing the Homies. I think this is the intro music. Oh no, that's this one.
There it is.
The little wet boy.
Stop! You're
Why
gonna
is
make
it
me die
wet?
from laughing.
The little wet boy. So
You
yeah.
try one,
No, I don't have a dry one on here. Actually, on my
amateur.
on my
You know, it's on an
soundboard, I have
amateur podcast.
way more. Yeah, this is welcome back to the Mac and Grant show.
This is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Take it away, Mac. Take it away, Mac.
No,
No,
you're
you
just gonna
got it.
throw me
No,
in the
no.
spot like
You
that?
got it.
I can do the Family Guy song.
That's all I have queued up.
That's all the
I'm sorry.
material.
You just-
Hold on, let me look through my notes really quick.
You
Yeah,
just
I was
have-
just gonna talk about Family Guy. Yeah, that was kind of it.
I wasn't allowed to watch that growing up.
Me either.
Me neither.
So then when I got to grow up, and I was like,
Oh.
I'm an adult.
I wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim, but
Yeah, same.
whenever like it would I remember when I was a little kid, it would accidentally come on, and I'd
You'd
be
be
like,
like-
"Oh no, I need to go. I can't see this."
No, I used to do the. Well, since we're here, you know what I mean.
See, I didn't do that for a while. I was a little good boy, and I was like,
Mac, did you go to a Catholic school?
No, I didn't. I'm Protestant, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah. Episcopalian, baby. Let's go.
I'm Nazarene, so like I'm like the worst of the worst.
I've never even heard of Nazarene.
Yep. We weren't allowed to dance, sing, anything, because it all
Ooh.
leads to premarital.
So, like, did you ever, like, used to sneak off to a warehouse and just be like, I'm footloose? Like Kevin Bacon was your idol, right?
Is Nazarene close to like? I don't even know. I don't know. What?
Honestly, it's like the
Westboro
worst.
Baptist
You
Church.
you
We're
talk.
just gonna-
Mac, do me a favor. Put the peanut butter on the ground because it's
We're not,
It's not
sponsored
sponsored.
by Jif.
absolutely not sponsored. I would
Come
love
on.
to be sponsored.
You're
by
going to have to blur that out.
I will.
Put a blur there.
We're
Oh,
gonna
well.
And then
blur
also
it
when you
here.
say GIF, you're going to have to, like, beep, you know, like, get that beep off the table, please.
Get that jar beep out of
Yeah,
here.
You got to get that beep.
I really appreciate you guys self-censoring because
No problem.
it's gonna save me.
Oh, yeah.
Save
Well,
me
if
from
I
myself.
didn't, who the beep would? You know what I mean? Like,
So thanks for being here early, guys.
Of course.
Mac, thank you for setting this course earlier.
Yeah, and being 20 minutes
and
late.
then being 20 minutes late.
But I mean, who would have saw it coming?
Yeah.
I
right?
was
Yeah, exactly.
definitely not expecting that.
So this whole
And we're done. Cut it.
that's it.
That's
Cut
a
it.
wrap.
I was
4
gonna
minutes, 30 seconds in.
I was gonna say
This is bonus footage you can put on Patreon.
yeah pay for the uncut
Uncut.
for the uncircumcised
And that's
version.
when you can leave the jar. Beep
This is
on
the
table.
European branch of the Missing the Homies podcast.
Oh my gosh. See, it's too early. I can't even.
I-
I can't even be on.
I have a quick anecdote actually
Yes.
about that.
Antidote for the poison.
Anecdote.
Yeah. Anakin dope. I have the high ground.
You're right, but I'm still mad at you. You know what I mean? So
You're 20 minutes late. You don't get to be mad.
yeah, you're right.
No, no.
You want to let me finish my story?
I was gonna say no, Grant. You are allowed, but no, Matt. Go.
Anecdote it.
So I'm gonna anecdote it real quick.
Don't you?
I'm an
open up
anthology
that
it really quick.
window.
So don't you open up the
Don't you
window?
let out that antidote.
Don't you
Which
let-
leads us to my second favorite segment of the show. What's your favorite, Travis Scott?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, you haven't
Sing
seen-
song.
sicko mode. Duh.
You haven't watched the last episode. I put a whole like
No, we talked about
forgot-
this because
yeah, I
you did
forgot
it with
what it's called.
Migos, and I was like, I don't know. Rendo.
Oh,
Mac, what's your anecdote?
my anecdote. So it has to do with the circumcision thing.
Oh my god.
Um, So I used to row for like a year in high school, and like all the guys on my team were European and stuff like that.
As Grant. I'll
I
tell-
sent it to both of you guys, and you guys never check your fucking DMs.
I don't. I'm too busy, dude. I'm like stacking
You,
racks.
you know what I
and-
mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mac has so much going on
I got
today.
so many side hustles. I have a lot going on today. Yeah.
Mac was telling me last night. He said, just a heads up, I'm gonna be late tomorrow morning because I've been doing my Hustler University classes.
It's my Maxter class. Yeah, it's $300 a month.
your OnlyFans.
My only plans is to hustle.
Okay, so what is your anecdote?
Okay,
Anecdote
so-
it.
yeah.
Circumcision.
So I used to row for a year, and most of the guys on my team were European. There's like maybe two guys who weren't, and we got into discussion one day about like being cut or uncut, and only
That's
two of us were cut,
that
including me,
checks out.
exposing myself
Yeah,
here.
he just doxed
I am circumcised as an American male.
What? That's a hard stance
Hey,
to take.
It was either
in this
that.
day and
It was
age.
either like that is anti-masturbatory thing, you know. It was either that to like, or Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm talking about? That guy who
Wait,
like
what?
So, like, there was actually that is not. Never mind. The Kellogg's Frosted Flakes thing was originally made as like a.
To stop masturbation.
Stop
Oh
masturbation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Right.
what are you talking
But then,
about?
but
yes,
then
I know
circumcision doesn't stop it either.
No.
You know, Grant would know. So anyway,
Grant moonlights as a moil.
that's a good
Guys.
episode of Seinfeld.
It's that hustle.
It's that side hustle. Hey, I'm never off the circumcision grind. I'm always trying to perfect and to elevate my craft to the next level. Be an innovator. Be remembered in history.
Always sharpening those little scissors.
Those little scissors. Hey, I'm always like, if I can afford it, I'm getting the next level of new scissors. You know what I mean? I'm not
Machete up
stopping
in this
until I
bitch.
get diamond encrusted, laser printed
You got-
moil
there you go.
scissors.
There you go. There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
I just use a cigar cutter.
Oh god.
Jeez.
It's the whole tip, right? You're just supposed to cut the tip off. Isn't that
It's
it?
just the tip.
It's just like a cigar. It's just like a cigar. You just need to get that little bit off.
You're supposed to smell it first, right?
So like they started making fun of me and this other guy that was circumcised, and
You let
Yeah, we're fucking
Europeans make
chumps.
fun of you?
they were making fun of us for being circumcised. And I'm like, hey, no matter how hard I try, I could never get dick cheese. So you know what?
Wow.
Yeah,
On God.
I threw that in their face.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then they all went home and journaled. Dear diary.
They all went, "Oh dear diary, today's American said very hurtful words." That was like a French to German kind
Yes,
of accent.
it went right there.
That was multiple.
European accent.
He was just covering the whole row too.
That was
European schmerpian, it's all the same
no,
thing
you
to me.
No, you know what? You know what that was? That was Oh fuck! I can't think of what his
You
name
got it.
is. But it's the French guy in Ricky Bobby.
I've never heard of or seen
Oh,
Ricky Bobby.
You've never
Shit.
seen Ricky Bobby?
it's
never heard
Borat.
of or
It's
see it.
Borat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
guy.
yeah,
It's Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron
yeah.
Cohen.
Now I know what you're talking. Yeah.
But you've never seen
I've never
Talladega
seen it.
Nights,
No.
the Ballad of Ricky Bobby?
Oh no, I've
Bobby.
seen. Oh yeah, I've seen Ricky Bobby.
I
Like Talladega Nights.
I only call it Ricky Bobby. Which
Oh,
is,
so that's why I
Ricky
didn't
Bobby.
get it. Yeah,
That's
I
like
forgot
the-
his name was Ricky Bobby.
That's
Dear
too-
baby
Walker,
Jesus.
Texas Ranger,
Shake and bake.
shake and bake, baby.
And then no, at the end
Hey
he's
man, I
like,
didn't. I love when he
No.
he's like being apologetic about taking his wife. He's like, "Hey man, you know, I'm sorry that I'm sleeping with your wife now. I mean, that's not the exact dialogue, but it's the same energy. You know what I mean?
I like when they're like, I'm hopped up on Mountain Dew. I'm gonna attack you like a spider monkey.
Spider monkey. I like when he stabs himself.
Spider monkey.
And they try and use another one to pull the other one out.
Oh my god.
Classic shit, dog.
Uh,
Ricky Bobby. I'm a paid baby Jesus.
would you say Rick? Well, I guess if
Are we ranking Will Ferrell movies? now?
yeah,
The
that's-
most iconic.
That's
movie.
where I was gonna gently walk it.
Okay.
But
Now
that's where I was
we're
gonna gently-
fucking sprinting to it.
yeah. Now
Other guys it's one. It's
That's
Ultimate.
one. That's gonna be my vote. Other guys is number one. A lot of people would be Step Bros, but Basic
Honest,
Bitch.
basic
Step
bitch.
Brothers.
Like,
Step
that became-
Brothers.
It's a meme.
It's great. I mean, Step Brothers is good. It's
It's
great.
good.
It's great.
And it has a
actually.
lot of zingers in there where
I
you're
think
like,
Step
But I
Brothers
just
would
think
have to
that-
be two.
Yeah, because I just think
Yeah.
the other
Has to.
guys that like we're cinephiles here. If you really think about it, I mean, the other guys just
one
has-
is an art, and
One is an art.
a movie.
Yeah, exactly. One's Kino, and one's a flick.
Kino.
Yeah, it's German for motion.
Oh, I was like, why is he talking about the Nazi zombies map?
Kino de Toten.
But that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's why they call it Kino de Toten, because it means like
'Cause it's
motion
a,
pictures
it's
or something.
a movie theater.
Movie theater.
But
But it's not an exact translation. Clearly, Kino means motion, so it has to be motion something. I don't know. What it
Kino
means.
is that where they got kinetic?
Yeah. Well, I think kinetic came. It's probably Latin or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a root word there.
There's a
somewhere.
root word, you know. Well, but then German didn't really derive from any Latin, really.
No.
No. So
I don't know. Let's
Very
get our.
different languages.
Let's get
let's,
I don't know.
so we
can't-
probably got
can't-
because English is, fuck the linguistics. Let's get back to Will Ferrell.
This is hard this early in the morning.
It's
I'm
hard,
not even
guys.
on.
No, I'm on. I'm just, I'm trying to.
Well, it's
I'm up.
it's hard
Not
because we
on, I'm
got
up.
till 3, up till 4,
Beat ya.
went to bed at 10.
Fuck off, bitch. Are you kidding me? I would pray. That's when I started Teardown last night.
Damn.
That's when one of the bands was still on. One of the bands was still on till 11.
I'm gonna
What was
play you a sad song on the world's tiniest little violin here.
There's no OT for this job either.
Oh,
So it was a 14-hour day.
Sorry.
No OT.
don't worry.
Wait, repeat that. I was playing the
14-hour day,
violin.
no OT.
14-hour day, no OT.
That blows.
Yeah.
OT, OT. Can we go on OT? It's I
Yep.
need a one dance.
Yep. No, I got it. I got there. Yeah, I got
Well, I
that.
was like, I know the song, but I,
I
don't
picked
know,
it up right away.
I don't know how it's being sung right now.
Baby,
Boom,
I
boom.
like your style.
This is like the 19th song we're saying this morning.
This whole episode is just gonna get struck.
They're like,
struck on
listen, it was fine with 2, but you had 90.
way too many.
Way too many.
Grant, have I ever told you how to play Pass the Pigs? Have I ever showed you this game?
No.
I got it, by the way.
Did you really?
I have it
Did
now.
you wind up getting the big pigs or the
No, I got
just
this.
the
I
regular
got
one?
the pocket pigs.
The pocket pigs.
Pocket pigs.
Grant, it's a great game. I have infected everybody's lives who's around me, and as you can tell,
It's 2 leaning jowlers there, huh?
that's a double leaning jowler.
Double
That-
leaner jowl.
That's my
That's
goal.
30 points.
60.
60?
Yeah,
60.
bitch. Learn your game.
You don't even know what we're talking about
I know it's 60.
because Antonio just told you.
Amateur.
So yeah, it's a pretty solid
I'll
game.
get you later.
It's a pretty solid game.
It's awesome. I tried to get people to play last night, but they didn't want to.
Really?
Elaine was like, dude.
Dude, Langdon was getting his ass kicked.
Yeah,
though.
that's why, because he's fucking bummy at it.
He was bad.
He's bad at it, so he doesn't like to see it, you know.
Did you say you had a friend in from New York?
Yeah, well, she
What
doesn't
do
live
you
in New
mean?
York. She was there for an internship for like 8 weeks, and she came back. So we were like, hey, welcome back.
So your friend
Make
isn't
this case
from
again.
New York.
No, she's from Cleveland, Ohio,
Ew.
right?
You know, I've had the best.
If you say something good about Ohio right now, I'm
I
going to
know.
walk
Straight
off.
in the
Okay,
face.
I'm going to
Okay,
walk off this
okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
podcast.
My dad was born in Knock'em-Stiff, Ohio.
Knock 'em stiff.
Knock'em-Stiff.
Knock,
Hey,
not knock 'em dead. Knock 'em
Nah,
That's
stiff.
Knock 'em
that's really
stiff.
good. That's better than the town from Texas that I'm about to say. That's better, but this is also good
Butthole.
too. There's Cut and Shoot, Texas.
Cut and chew.
Cut and Shoot.
Cut and shoot.
cut and shoot,
Cut and shoot. Knock 'em stiff.
knock 'em
'em
stiff. Just a lot of violence, you know. Some guys are like, we're really angry, but we don't know how to like get it out. So
I
we're
know
gonna-
there's a
We're
Hell,
in the town.
Michigan.
we're gonna name the town
I know there's a Hell, Michigan.
Hell,
Yeah,
Michigan.
That's about it.
That
There's
makes sense.
there's a Yas Australia.
There's a
How many A's? How many S's?
1A, 2 S's.
Oh,
Yas.
That's just Yas.
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 There's a Snowball, Texas. It was supposed to be named Snow Hall, but they misspelled the hall part and
So
spelled it
back to-
Snowball.
So back to my Ohio thing.
Yeah, you're.
So let me preface this. As somebody who is from Michigan,
You have an affinity.
I'm innately
You
disposed.
smell worse than most people.
Yes.
Okay,
The-
this
the
is
great,
Iowa.
the Great Lake.
I've never been to Iowa.
Oh,
Thank
It
God.
literally smells like shit everywhere.
Oh, I bet.
You go outside,
Manure.
you're like, oh,
Iowa is almost as bad as Kansas. Kansas is the.
My dad grew up in Kansas.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad he didn't raise me there. Like, oh my God.
and then when he moved, he probably said, "We're not in Kansas anymore."
That was he says that every day. He wakes
Yeah.
up and he's like,
My dad's like, he loves that joke.
Not Kansas
He loves
anymore.
that joke.
dude, yeah.
Anyway, Ohio. Wait.
So, anyways, I hate Ohio just because I'm
Yeah.
supposed to from
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
But
I hate it too.
when I was in Cleveland,
I'm a hater.
Just
you know
like
what I
in
mean?
general, though. No.
just wake
No,
up.
I just like to hate.
Just
My
wake up.
ex-girlfriend's from there, so now I gotta hate it.
Oh,
you know what I
you
mean?
have to hate.
Now
it.
you
No,
have a
no, we had
reason.
we had an amicable breakup, but anyway.
You know, I keep hearing a lot about this amicable breakup.
Let's
I'm
bring her
over it.
on. Let's see. Let's.
She's gonna be like,
She's like, no, that
"Yeah."
he was crying so much.
He's like a 12-year-old boy. Like he.
Mac, I like your shirt. This is not related to your 12
Just-
to 12-year-old boy.
Every
but
every day, every time I wear this shirt, I get a compliment on it. At least one.
it's fire.
At least one.
I do
bro.
like
There's
it.
always that
this is the
outfit where
magic
you're just
shirt.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wearing this for a
Yeah.
reason.
Oh yeah. Remember?
Honestly,
remember
you
one
know
time-
what? For men, that's a slutty outfit.
this is.
It is.
You can see a little bit of this.
It's-
I remember I was in an elevator one time at
It's
my
the
old
chain
college.
too. It's
Mhm.
it's
Chain.
the
With
The
the,
double-
Casio,
the medical
The diabetes
crap.
symbol.
you have a knockoff Casio, bro. You have a Timex.
Yeah, I have a Casio as well. I'm wearing this one because you know the only reason I got this one because it's at Walmart for $34,
Have to.
and the band stretches like this,
Oh,
and I've
yeah.
always wanted to watch that has a band. That's
My
That
dad
is-
had one. You know,
that
it's
is
just
pretty
one of the
tight.
ones you,
Yeah.
you gotta.
I have a
in your
silver
lifetime.
Casio that's just like this. In fact, it's a little bit better because it can switch to military time, but it's starting to like fizzle out, and I don't know how to change the battery. So
So you
Mm.
turn it around, you take
yeah,
your Leatherman you have, and
Mhm.
you just
Yeah.
Or
off the
if you
back.
need
yeah,
a
the screws are too tiny.
I was
Sound
just about to
screw.
say if you need
Yeah,
if
it
you
is.
need jewelers screws, I have them.
Oh, I'm sure they're in Max's shop too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that,
It'd take me
if
30
you-
minutes to find
I
it.
was gonna say,
Literally.
and if you did it on the table,
Mhm.
you're liable to lose
Everything.
everything.
literally.
Yeah.
Everything.
You need to cordon off a section. Anyways, what I was gonna say about Ohio, and,
Ohio,
I'm just gonna
Ohio.
power through it
Yeah.
before
Shutting
we
up.
go on
Another
another
tangent.
No
tangent.
more little quips.
I had really good chicken wings that were tossed in Funyun crumbs. That was all I wanted to say. They were fucking good.
Yeah,
they were
honestly,
so
that sounds like an Ohio thing.
they were
First-
so good that I marked it in my map
Shut
on my
up.
phone. I dropped a pin, so if I ever wanted to go back to that bar and I put a little note, I was like, "This place
Yeah.
has Funyun dusted chicken wings."
That's how I feel about Zingerman's.
You know,
Their sweet potato
I've
fries.
heard about Zingerman's a lot, but I don't think I've
You've
ever been
never-
there.
What's the earliest a chicken place opens around here? Because like I could really go for some chicken. like,
Well,
for breakfast.
usually I would say
Doghouse is open.
Doghouse is open.
Doghouse is open.
I thought so.
No way, bro. It's like
So
10.
in between,
It's 10
for
on
the
a
next before the
Sunday.
next episode, I'm going to Doghouse, baby. I'm going to
Yeah,
Doghouse.
we can.
Sweet.
Wait, didn't you say you have a lot of stuff to do today? I thought we were on your time.
Well, yeah. I mean, like
So
but-
he just pushed it forward.
you motherfucker.
So after this, I have to go prep for a job,
Mm.
and then I'm meeting my old college professor, with another guy, Tom, for like a catch up.
Tom Nook.
Tom Nook, yeah. I have some serious debt. That's the guy from Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I never played that game because.
Me either.
Yeah.
But
Me neither.
I just know it.
I don't think I could ever be in love with a woman enough to be like, yeah, I'll play this game. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, it's you need me to do this?
first
Okay.
off, First off, if I'm in love with a woman, I'd just be honest with her and say like, I'm not playing that game.
I'm not playing this shit.
But if I was really trying to like, if I thought a girl's really cute, like you'll do things for girls where you're like, I wouldn't normally do that, but you're like really cute.
Whoa. No, I can't.
What's the fun-
In the
Hey. Hey, yeah, this is a good question. What's the furthest you would go?
The furthest I would go.
What's the furthest you would go if you
Well,
were in
that's a
love?
pretty
What
open-ended
question?
question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
so
It's
vague.
Like, it's like, would you be cucked? You
No,
know?
no.
Would you blood play?
No,
like, what
no,
are
no.
you talking
Blood
about here?
play.
We're
Never
not
heard
talking.
of that. It's
We're not
weird.
talking.
Let's
in
keep
a
it tame.
play. We're talking just like we're talking like
play.
if you thought a girl was cute and like how far would you lose your dignity to get?
So I beep, and then after that I would beep beep,
Oh my god.
and with that
I mean,
I'd
more
end
of in
it
the-
with a solid beep 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 beep.
Oh my gosh, Grant, how are you
I
still
actually
peeking?
okay. I have a funny story actually. I have a funny story about the farthest I think I went.
Let's hear it.
Where I completely lost all dignity. You know what I
In
mean?
yourself.
Been there.
So I think I was gonna be a sophomore in high school. It's the summer between freshman year and high school or in
This is
freshman.
before you're 18.
Yeah.
Then we
yeah,
can't know this information.
So I'll just bleep it. Let's believe it. I was, 14, 15? Yeah, 14, 15, 14.
Okay.
14.
Let's say 14 and a half.
14 and a half.
14
Yep.
and a half.
Yeah, good.
Solid in there.
Good.
Paint the picture.
And so I was on a mission trip with my
Bro,
church.
this is a missions
This
trip
is a mission.
story.
Oh,
man.
church story.
Let's
Like,
go.
Oh,
that's when you
shit.
flirt. It's a
when
church
it-
camp.
That's what happens.
Hell
dog.
yeah.
Right? I mean, it never worked for me, but.
Me neither.
Oh,
That
okay.
was-
the
you didn't
disrespect.
get the recording for that. That was.
Yeah, wait. Let me. Oh shit! Dude, there was
He just dubs over your.
Oh,
burp and it's
also,
just-
Dude, there was
I don't know.
there was one time I recorded a whole like pod
Podcast.
and didn't hit record on the actual recorder, and it fucking ruined my whole day. So now, whenever I look down,
You gotta like.
I, like,
triple,
have to-
quadruple check.
triple check because the numbers count weird. Anyways, sorry. So I thought we weren't recording for a sec, but we're good.
Oh, okay. So we were because
We're
we
good.
were having a kind of a fire little episode.
Oh
here.
yeah. I was more concerned about those burps, just
Yeah.
so I can get them back to you.
Good.
I'll get them back to you.
He's like, I need that
Get
for
'em
my
back.
reel.
Yeah, I need that for my
please."
voice
Yeah.
acting reel.
Yeah.
It's really coming together.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of work.
a lot of burping.
A lot of burping, a lot of burp commercials. But anyway,
That's for your
Gas
OnlyFans. That's for your OnlyFans.
my only plans is to hustle. Anyway, back to the story. So yeah, it was church camp. No, sorry, it was a mission trip. We were in Alabama, and there was some people from I think Wisconsin. Like, geez, and we just went from
Yeah,
Texas.
could you
So
imagine?
that's a pretty far
That is
trip.
Yeah, that is kind of.
So there was like a big flood that happened in Alabama, and so we were helping clear up debris and stuff like that. And anyway, there was this girl there. Let's for the protecting our identity, let's call her Cameron.
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 Her name's Cameron.
Yeah, it's Cameron. It's Carmen. No, I'm kidding. It's Cameron.
Carmen, was she from San Diego?
Let's say her name's Shelby.
Shelby. Okay, so Shelby.
Shelby. No, I don't like Shelby. Let's do something else.
Janet.
Let's do Christine.
Oh.
Okay, let's say her name's Christine.
Okay.
So
Was Christine also 14 and a half?
yes, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So-
We definitely can't hear this story.
Yeah, well, I don't know if this is.
Don't worry, nothing happens.
Oh.
Nothing happens.
Okay, perfect.
It's so mild. Anyway, it's actually like
We held hands.
wildly mild.
Let's
what I
hear
mean?
it.
Okay, so anyway, so I get I have a crush on her, during this mission trip,
Yeah,
and
in
you're
Alabama.
young and you're like, you don't really.
You're 14 and a half.
You're 14 and a half.
Your
You're like,
body's
I
still
can. You're like,
figuring it
I don't
out.
care if she's from Wisconsin. I can make it work.
I
Yeah.
can make it work.
You know,
My mom could
So,
drive me there.
me
We can
and
meet halfway.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, my mom can drive us.
We'll always have Alabama.
We'll always have Alabama. It's a coming of age film. This is what this is. Anyway,
No, it's a. It's a
Let him
Netflix
tell his
pilot.
story.
let me tell my story.
Yeah, sorry, apologies.
So yeah, so I have I'm giving it the banter. I'm chatting up, and
Right.
and like in that how it
Fit,
be,
right?
it's got she's real fit. She's real fit.
Proper fit.
She was real fit, because we were 14.
She let herself go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chatting up
Yeah.
that
I have no clue
that
what
fit
happened to her.
bird.
You didn't stay
So-
in touch on Facebook.
So I was chatting it up, and anyway, my friend Nick also had like a little thing for her, and we were like, it was like a little friendly competition. There's no
Best
there's no
man,
bad
yeah.
blood,
Mhm.
So, anyway,
boys will be boys.
boys will be boys, and my other friend, let's call him
Antonio.
Drake.
Oh,
Drake. Wait,
Drake.
so is Nick his real name or is Nick a fake
No,
name?
that's his fake name. It's
Okay.
not his real name.
So Nick.
So
Drake.
Nick is real. That's
Oh
his
my
real
God.
name.
it's
so-
a new name every time.
So
Nick-
Christine, Nick, and Drake. Nick is the only real one. Drake is a fake name. Christine's a fake name.
Jesus.
Anyway,
Were you in this story?
yeah, I'm in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Greg and
Okay, so we have 4 characters.
4 characters.
All-
Anyway, no,
all
we're
of
gonna
that.
have 5. Actually 6. So
Jesus, fuck, bro. That's so
Anyway.
many.
This is
like,
too long.
plots.
okay. So anyway, Drake has. I'm trying not to say his real name so bad. Drake has a crush on this girl named Peyton,
Okay.
and
Real name, fake name.
fake name.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
fake name.
Okay.
And he has a crush on this girl named Peyton, and then fuck, the last girl. I'm not even gonna do a fake name.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Are
wait,
these-
no, I will.
Are these all main characters?
These are all. Hold on, I'll get to that actually.
Christ,
So anyway,
bro. Could
so
you imagine the side narrative of this?
I'm almost there. All right, let's do a real quick summary.
All right,
I have a.
let's
I'm
run down the characters
yeah.
real quick. So we got Greg.
We got Greg, me.
We got Christine.
We got Christine, my crush.
We got Nick.
Peyton.
my competition,
We got Drake.
my friend.
We have Peyton.
Peyton, his crush.
Is Drake's love interest.
Drake's love interest, yes.
And then you said there was a 6th character?
yes, they're coming up. I'll get to them.
Good lord.
They have a small role, so. Anyway, so we're all, and I feel like I'm feeling a vibe back from her and stuff like that. Clearly, I couldn't read the room, but
She's from Wisconsin, dude. She's
she's from
just being
Wisconsin,
nice.
yeah, Wisconsinites. But
Those
anyway,
Midwesterners.
last night, so we've been staying at this like school, so we don't like the boys would sleep in the gym, and the girls would sleep in like the theater room or something, and
Mission trip.
Yeah,
mission
mission
trip shit.
Mission trip
and there was a
vibes.
cafeteria, and the last night, me, Drake, Peyton,
Me, Greg.
and Christine, and
For
me,
the
Greg,
audience.
for the
Greg.
audience.
Yeah. So,
Drake.
so Greg, Drake, Peyton, and Christine
Yes, yeah.
are all
The
in the
4 of us.
cafeteria.
We all
the-
sneak out to the,
the
we
lead
sneak
pipe.
into the cafeteria
Okay.
at night, and we're staying up all night, and like
Trying to get lucky.
we're hanging out, trying to get not gonna, and
You know the Pharrell
sorry,
song.
yeah, you
the
know,
Pharrell and Daft Punk.
you know I'm happy. I got to get back on track.
I fucking hate that song.
Oh,
I fucking
why?
hate
It's a good song.
Honestly,
I
if
have
you think
my
about the lyrics, it is a really good song. It just became
no. I have my
Overplayed.
I have my own reason for hating that
What's
song.
do you hate happiness?
We need to hear your
Yeah,
fucking
finish
Yeah.
your story, bro.
Stop.
There's so many
Don't
characters.
entertain my tangents. Okay, so
next
so
tangent he brings up.
I don't
is-
really.
So General Custer was
My-
in the where are we?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're in
So
the
the 4 of you are
cafeteria.
in the cafeteria.
We snuck out. We're not supposed to be there. It's late. We're supposed to be in bed. And my memory gets a little bit foggy here, but I just remember like Peyton was like doing this weird thing for attention where she's like pretending to be like on a Valium or something, and she was like
on a
faint. She was like pretending to be on like a Valium or
what? Oh, on Valley. I thought you said
or some
on a
kind
Vine.
of on a Vine. Do it for the Vine.
She just-
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
do
I
it.
don't really remember, but she was like acting like she was fainting and stuff like that, and like
Okay.
it was obviously fake.
Okay.
Like it just was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think she just eventually was like, okay, I'm actually tired. I'm just gonna go to sleep now. So she like went to sleep, and but
Yeah,
anyway, she's like making
thank-
us like
thank
take care
God.
of her and like lift her up and stuff like that.
Did Drake
and
take her?
Drake just like kind of like held her by her armpits, and just
Okay.
kind of like laid her down, and then there was another girl there that was with us. Her name was Jalen.
Okay, so this is the 6th.
This
character.
is the 6th character.
Bro, what?
Okay, I'm really bad at telling stories.
Jalen.
Jalen.
No, you're
Jalen.
good. You're good. We're
Mm.
good.
So anyway, Peyton's out of the picture now. So
Are
Oh
we
my
still
God.
in the
Why did
cafeteria?
we need her?
Why do we need her?
yeah, actually, you're right.
Oh my God.
Good lord.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna have an.
Because it's a little important because Blake was
Drake.
Drake was
Don't worry. I'll beep it. I'll beep
Okay.
it. I'll beep
Drake,
it.
okay, you'll beep it. Drake was talking so much big game the whole week about how he had such a crush on her and like he was
Yeah.
definitely gonna kiss her by the end of the week, and
Ty-
he was like
typical-
in love with her. Like he was
Typical
always
Drake
talking.
mad
was
shit
just-
at a church retreat.
Right. He was just talking so much about her, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like he
Yes.
had a fat crush on her, and so Peyton goes to sleep, and it's me, Christine, Drake, and Jalen, and we're all just hanging out there, and then we're just talking, and then all of a sudden Drake just like leans over to Jalen and just starts making out with her.
Oh my god.
Just me,
Made the move.
like Christine and me are like sitting on these like stools like this far apart, and like they're like on these steps or something like that,
And they just
and they just start and like me and
nothing makes a 14-and-a-half-year-old hornier than a church retreat.
right, I guess so, enough to just start making out in
The
front of
Lord
people.
was in the room.
So me and Christine were just kind of like there, like watching them.
Like-
It was so weird.
And you're just like, good technique.
So
right?
like I like look over at Christine and she looks over at me, right? And I'm like,
and then you're like,
I'm like,
all
this
right,
is
hey,
it.
bro.
I'm like, this is it. This is about to happen, right? And so I'm like, we're looking at each other, and then she's like, hey, Mac. I'm like,
Wait,
yeah.
I thought it was Greg. She says
She's like,
Greg.
yeah, I'll use
Who's
my real
Mac?
name.
She says Greg.
She says, hey, Greg.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, can you go get your friend Nick?
No, wait, who's Nick?
You don't remember Nick, my guy that was the competition, my friend that was like also was into her.
He wasn't a character.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
was.
was.
You
Was
just weren't
he?
listening.
It was like 30 minutes ago.
Oh
though.
my god. Okay, so what? So she asked you to go get your friend?
She asked me to go wake up Nick,
That's fucked up.
and guess what my ass did?
You tell me you didn't. Tell me you didn't cuck yourself.
I stood my white ass up,
God, you're white ass.
Your white.
my
Ass.
pale ass, my pale hairy ass. Not at the time, not at that time. Now, but anyway,
You'll
I
find
stood
out
up.
on OnlyFans.
I walked out of the cafeteria. I went to the sleeping chambers, and
All right, listen, we're not a fucking Hogwarts here.
You went to the science room where all of the tables were pushed to the edges. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And everybody's got their shitty ass little air mattress. So on one of the church retreats that I went on, we always went with like the single air mattress. And this one guy, one year, like was like, dude, I got a fucking bomb air mattress. We're like, okay. This had been like probably my third retreat with him, and he gets one. And you know how like a normal like shitty air mattress is
It's one
probably
of those
about,
double highs.
he got a double high, and it felt like since we all had like the shitty small ones, it felt
was
like he had a
superior.
triple high. So
shit.
people,
He looked down. He's like, hey, how's it down there?
Yeah, how's the weather down there?
but he was like, this is this is fucked up to think.
There was a
of now.
flood. He'd be fine.
I'm also not done with the story, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Anyways, we throughout the week everybody would just open up his.
shit.
So when we would leave for the day and come back, he'd be like, "Oh, it did it again!" And, like
Oh,
every
that's
fucking
crazy.
like this guy was like inflated his air mattress like 12 times.
Just like you just hear that.
It was like,
Yep.
All right. Anyways, sorry.
Anyway,
Story's not.
it's almost over. Like I'll finish. I'll wrap this shit up. So.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so I wake up Nick, right? He like, I'm gonna do this for the, he's like,
You're out of frame.
Out of
out of
frame.
Anyway, well, it'll be worth it in a second. So I'm like, hey Nick, and he's like this. He's like,
I have arisen.
he's like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, and I knew he'd been into Christine. I was like, hey, do you want to make out with Christine?
What the fuck?
I was like, she's asking for you, and he goes, nah. And then he just flops back. He flops back onto the air mattress he's on. I'm like, that is Sigma
So-
as fuck. That is hard as fuck. I'm like, I wish I was you.
So
He goes,
Another woman. This woman chose another man. And he said, nah, I'm good. And you probably sat there like, what do I do now?
So what
So
did
I
you do?
offer-
so
me
I
now?
walked back, and I told Christine exactly what happened. I
No,
said,
he
he said nah.
actually-
Did
he
you do the
wanted you to make
did you
out
do
with
the
me.
motions?
I
and
did the
everything?
motions and everything, just to humiliate her further. You know what I mean? Just to like
Yeah,
be
her,
like, yeah,
her,
he
her.
was like,
You're
nah.
like you're like I've
He
been
said
waiting.
nah.
He said, nah.
Anyway, no, I was really nice about it because I had a crush on her still, and so. Anyway,
but if
like
you
10
wanted to
minutes
make out with
later,
me, I might could be available.
right? It gets worse, right? So about 10 minutes later, she's like, "Can you go try waking him up again?"
Yo.
So I
would not have come back after that.
So I get up, I start walking there, and then I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Good.
And then I just like turned back around. I was like, "Yeah, he doesn't want to get up."
No.
You know.
You shouldn't have even gone back. You should
I
have
should.
just.
Oh no, actually, I did go to bed. I like turned around and said, "I'm going to bed," and then I went to bed, and I got like an hour of sleep, and then
And then you went up. Then you woke up the next day and did some fucking manual labor.
and
Oh
you
no,
were
that
like-
was our last night there.
Oh,
So that was
you
last
got right
night.
back on the bus.
So we're heading home, right?
Oh, that's what. That explains why Christine was so horny.
right.
Yeah, she was like,
right.
this is
last
this
opportunity.
Is it.
This is
So
it.
Nick needs to get here.
Nick
Right.
needs
Okay.
to-
I get him.
This
Get him, Matt.
cafeteria is like it.
Get
for
your
me.
get your little bowl cut ass over there and wake Nick up because I had a bowl cut and
Well, no shit.
I had a
she
beaver
didn't want
cut.
to make
I had
out
a
with
beaver
you.
cut. A beaver
Oh, I had
cut's
a
pretty
beaver
hot.
cut,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I did
So
I was like
La-
Bruh,
last
that-
part of
he
the
had
story.
chokehold.
story's not over.
Last part of the story. So we're on the way home, right? And we pull over for like a little rest stop thing, and my youth minister pulls me and Blake aside, and she's like, "Guys, because we were okay."
Wait,
so the other
Blake,
thing,
Drake,
Drake,
you and Drake,
me and Bleep, and
Greg and Drake.
Greg and Drake.
Greg and Drake are being pulled aside.
We're being pulled aside, and we were gonna be camp like counselors in training for our church camp like
Yeah.
later that summer.
Not after
And she
that
pulls us
stunty
aside and she said, "Guys, somebody told me about you guys sneaking out last night, and I don't think I can trust you guys to be camp counselors anymore."
Oh no.
And we were like,
Oh,
"Of
shit.
course." And I'm gonna say her name, her real name, because fuck that person, because she was just
Say it.
she was so fake. Like she would like act
Say
like she was
it.
our friend, and
Say
then she would like tattle on us all the time. 'Cause
Do
we were,
it.
we were kind of the bad boys in
The
church.
the bad boys at
Yeah,
church camp
bad
is a,
boys at church
is a
camp.
different vibe.
So, not even really that bad. We
No,
just
I
like
know.
put shampoo on people's faces.
I was
while they were
gonna say
sleeping.
the bad.
Right.
What?
That's
Bro,
not even that bad.
chemicals.
That's kind
no,
of
that is
that's
bad.
kind of aggressive.
I didn't. I just watched. I just watched.
So you were not a bad boy.
You were a bad boy by
I
association.
was part of the group.
You're a bad boy
I
in
was like the guy
training.
that like stands behind them and goes, "Yeah."
You're the
You were the
team.
hype man.
I was the hype man.
You weren't even a bad boy. You were just a hype man. Like,
First
yeah, you
off-
got him, guys.
Yeah, that was
First
me.
of all, yeah.
Hey,
So
hey, bad boys at a church retreat
In
is
Alabama.
already like its own genre.
It is a genre. So anyway,
So Nick was the bad boy.
so Nick was the real.
Say
bad
the
boy.
name of the person who.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway,
who's this
okay.
bitch?
So fucking Shelby,
God damn it, Shelby.
Which one was she in the story?
she wasn't really in the story until just now.
God damn it!
this is what
how
happened.
many characters?
So
the
Jalen,
19th
right?
character?
So here's what we found out: Jalen was in the bathroom, right? The girl that Drake made out with,
Yes.
and she was bragging about kissing Drake to another girl from her church, and Shelby, this
She was
Don't
doing the
say
whole
it.
thing
I
where
saw you almost say it. Don't say it.
I'm not saying it.
She
we would
was-
actually have
this
to beep.
bad person.
she was doing the whole thing where she's like in the stall.
Yes,
tucked
she
her
was
legs up.
listening, and her jealous ass is like, "Well, I can't have anybody else having fun here at church."
They snuck out and didn't invite
And she was like,
me.
"Miss Molly." Oh wait, bleep that.
Damn it!
So there's another
Yeah.
character.
Molly, our youth minister.
Hey,
Use a
Paulie.
different name.
Yeah, Miss Miss.
Hey, Miss
Oh my
Paulie.
god!
Okay, Miss.
Forget it. I already have to bleep it all
Okay.
now.
Like there's so much bleeping happening.
Yeah.
Just do the Miss Beep, Miss Beep. You know.
Yeah.
You can cut
Gosh,
that part too.
you're really
Out
making me
here
work
sound-
for this
anyway,
Out
episode.
here sounding like we're on the fucking Maury show.
So anyway, she tells my youth minister, and so Blake and I get banned from being youth counselors. And or Drake,
Can't have the bad
Drake.
Oh
boys.
my!
Drake,
Drake and Greg.
Drake's like, but I was the one that like was kissing somebody, and she's like, I don't care. You guys both violated my trust. So.
I've been there.
Yep. So anyway, that was the lowest dignity I've stooped for a girl before.
Damn.
You
And I'm sorry that
lost
took
your
up, like,
camp
half the
counselor
episode.
shit.
I was gonna say the most I would do is get 2 cats, but now
Did
I
you
have-
hear how short that took? Did you hear that?
but now I love them.
You can cut that up if you want. If you want to like short.
Absolutely not. Nothing that will not be cut.
That's pure art.
Don't worry.
Pure raw.
Was it at least entertaining? I know it took a while to get.
Oh,
there.
I fucking loved it.
Okay.
That was like as much
Okay, having Nick go, nah.
as much as we interjected and had things to say about it. That was beautiful.
I'm glad.
I felt like, you know,
There's a whole
wave.
character arc in there.
Yeah.
I felt Dana.
grew a
Which
little bit.
character's arc? There was
Yeah,
90.
Every character had their own mini journey.
little
And then I met this other dude. Wait, you haven't met him yet. So there's this
He'll
other
be
guy
back. All right, so Grant, what's the furthest you would go? Because we got to wrap this up.
for
Yeah, you're right.
what, for like a woman?
Yeah, not blood play, but you know,
Like dignity.
Dignity wise?
Like, would you like? Let's say,
Mac went through that.
quick
I got two-
example. Let's say you got a girl, and she's like, "Hey, can you drive me and my boyfriend over to this place?" Would you do that? because I'd never do that.
No.
Absolutely.
Maybe younger me would, but like
Younger me would not.
now I'd be like, no.
I have to preface the cat thing. I used to be anti-cat. Like,
Very anti-cat.
extremely
Like
anti-cat.
Exploding Kittens was his
Said
favorite
I
game.
would never in my life get a cat,
Guy.
and now I have 2.
That guy saw Don't
That's
Fuck
it.
with Kittens, and he was like,
He's like, okay, no, I'll get him. I'll get him. I'm sorry.
yeah.
That was fucked up.
I
I
never
didn't
saw
see it.
I never saw it.
You never saw it?
I just know that they
Oh.
like they torture cats or something like that.
That is a very, very, very small part of it. It's
It's about the internet.
it's
and, like,
insane. It's like this person sees that video of like this guy like suffocating cats or whatever, and then uncovers like a whole murder plot. It's fucking.
There's a murder.
It's
plot?
insane. It's like Tiger King. Like, you know how Tiger King
Oh.
Just
starts
keeps
here
on, like,
and just like keeps getting more
building up.
progressively crazy. It's like that. It's like Tiger King, but maybe
Worse.
like 30%, because Tiger King is crazy.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, you know what, Grant? Why don't you think about it?
And we'll save it for the next episode.
And we'll save it for our finale of.
Viewers, I promise not to hijack the entire half of the next episode
With 90 characters.
with 90 characters.
No,
and
we-
if you didn't like that story, I'm really sorry.
No, we'll love it. Does anybody have anything else